Hi guys, so today's the day we're planting our garlic. I have a bunch of it left over from this year. I'll plant, I don't know, 100 heads of it, or 100 cloves, which will become heads. I'll also be planting these rounds. They're elephant garlic, and they come from corms. I've talked about this a bunch, but these are those kind of hard, weird cloves that are on some garlic, usually elephant garlic. And if you plant this the following year, you get something like this or like this. I got a bunch of them in there. And then if you plant that again, then you'll get a whole big head of elephant garlic. So what I want to do is figure out which of these I'm going to plant, probably all of them, so I need to remove them from in here. And then I need to look over my garlic and choose the best cloves for planting. And then we'll go ahead and put them in one of the raised beds. I prefer to do raised beds because my soil, my regular dirt here is crap. So I want to go ahead and get started, and we'll move over to the garlic bed. As I'm going through the garlic, setting garlic aside, I realize that I'm also running into a lot of rounds that came from hard neck or soft neck garlic. Here's an example of that. So like these are corms from elephant garlic. Sometimes you'll get a corm that grows along the stem of a garlic, and you can plant that this year, and then the following year you will get a round, and if you plant that, then you will get a whole head of garlic. It works just the same way. And you may wonder, why are you doing it this way? Why wouldn't we just go ahead and just plant the cloves? And you can certainly do that, but if you have the space and you've got the time, why not donate those big cloves to the neighborhood food bank and just grow it from corms? You can eat these rounds just like a regular garlic, one big clove. But if you've got the space to do some extra, why not grow some of these? It's fun, it's interesting, and you know, you can also feed some extra people by donating the extra that you wouldn't normally plant. So anyway, I'm getting a little off topic here, but I do have a lot of rounds from last year. I planted a lot of corms. So we'll get that all sorted, and then we'll go to planting. All right, so this is where we are post-sort. Here are the rounds from the big elephant garlic. Here are the rounds from the smaller regular garlic. Here are the cloves I'm going to plant from regular garlic, and then some from elephant garlic. These I'm going to finish drying out. I've left these outside. I really shouldn't have done that, and that's why some of them are green. But it's still okay to plant the green ones. It's just not okay to eat them. So I'll clean these up, dry them out, and we'll donate these to the food bank, and I'll remove the green ones and eat those. So I'm going to take these inside. And then we have all these corms. Again, elephant garlic, corms, regular, come here, here's one, regular garlic, corm, and then these are like top seed, where the flowers become seed, or people call it seed, but they're really also tiny little cloves, and they are also corms. So you get these from soft neck. You can get, hard neck, these from soft neck, and then these from elephant garlic. I did a whole big video on that. I'll link it. So if you really are interested in all of this, stay tuned. Yes, you can plant green garlic. It will grow just fine. I have also had success planting damaged, and let me see. Here you go. Here's a green damaged garlic. I've had success planting these, and even moldy garlic I have, or where it gets soft and starts to really get from inside the house. I've had success planting those too. So Gonna come through, break all these apart, and we're gonna go plant them up. Okay, finally, let's go over to the beds and do it. All right, we're in the above ground area, the above ground bed garden. Remember, I'm putting tomatoes in this bed. I'm gonna cover these up. Tomatillos, overwintering them. I'm going to see if they're going to grow, and they are going to because I've done it before. So we've got slicer tomatoes. I used to have cherries in there. I took them out. I'm putting in the slicers. Tomatillos. Here is where we're going to use the rounds. So those are the regular ones. Here are the elephant garlic rounds, and I will mark where I put those. And then in this bed, I'm going to try to get this garlic in here, and I think I can do it. It's a short bed, but if I have to spill over, I'll go over into that bed. So this stuff will all be planted up then all winter long. I hope, fingers crossed, that this stuff makes it through the winter. Again, I need to come in and bring in dirt and cover up all this stuff, but I think it's going to be great. So let's get started. All right, so here's a quick primer on planting garlic. The rounds are super, super easy. Root side down, other side up. Leave the paper on. You could take it off if you really felt like it. Just make sure you plant them far apart enough that when they grow to be that big head, that they don't bonk each other, right? So I'm thinking I can get 4 across, and it's 36 inches, so I'll do one every 9 inches. And that should be enough. So like that. With the regular garlic, the root side down, but when you just have the clove, it's harder to see, right? So pointy side up, pointy side to the sky, blunt side down. You can plant these closer together, but remember, when they become a big head, you also want them to be able to grow. So you don't want them like this. You also want them several inches apart. And we're going to plant at least as deep as it is tall, and then bring the dirt in over the top like that. I've got part of an old broom handle, my high-tech tool here, which just allows me to poke, cover and go. So that's how you plant.